What does it mean to place your hope in God? That's the question that we're pondering right now. For me, for this world, it's insane. Like everything, like I am a huge watcher of the news. Um, I'm on Twitter, X. I'm on Truth Social. There's definitely like news worldwide stuff going through my feed. And when I look at the world today, like when I see these things, there's no hope in the world for me, that I can see. Like I cannot see a way that mankind is going to get out of the mess they're in, the mess that we put ourselves in my opinion. And so for me, putting like my hope in God is it's all I have left. I can't really think of any other way to say that other than it's literally all I have left. I want to be in a world where everybody is treated fairly. Everybody's treated equally. We're all allowed to be who we are and to be kind to each other and take care of each other, and to not have to worry about getting murdered or raped or mugged or all those things. You can't like are we're not in that world today. So to me, putting my hope in God is it's all I have left. Like we're in a scary world. I feel like too, like putting your hope in God is surrendering yourself. So when I have placed my hope in mankind, I tend to listen to humans, take human advice, listen to the news, look for hope in the things that I see there. But reality is when you put your hope in God, you're surrendering yourself to God. You are not going to worry. And this is the hard part. You're not going to worry about what's happening in the world because it doesn't matter. What's happening in the world doesn't matter because all your hope is placed in God. I think that's actually kind of huge. And it's challenging to do. Like, I still like, I feel like my faith is pretty strong and it just gets stronger every day. But I still have to check myself regularly to make sure that I'm not putting my hope in mankind and instead putting my hope in Jesus. Jesus wins. I think putting your hope in God is learning his word. How can you honestly put your hope in something if you don't even know what they stand for? And so many people are so quick to like diss Christians, diss God, all of that. And they've never even read the Bible through. They might have heard passages, they might have heard interpretations of passages, but they've never read the Bible themselves. I was that person for a long time. I grew up in the church, but we never read the Bible through. It wasn't until 5 years ago that I read the Bible through for the first time. I think it was about 5 years ago. It's depending that he's going to take care of you. You're not going to take care of you. God's going to take care of you. He's going to provide for your needs. And that's so hard to let go of that control. I still haven't let go of that control. I've been working on that daily. I still am like, I want an income. I want this. I want that. When it's not where we should be focused. It's knowing, so I watched a video one time, not that long ago, that said to the effect of, I don't stack my pantry because to me, this is not me, but this is a video. I don't stock my pantry because then I don't feel like it shows God that I trust him, that he's going to provide for my needs, which if certain places you live for, that's great. That does not work where I live. We lose contact way too often with the outside world. Earthquakes, snowstorms, blizzards, ice storms, all that stuff. And we are literally at the end of the road. So if we ever lost supply chains, we would be the first ones to lose access to that stuff. And so I stack my pantry, and it saved my behind during COVID. So, God is not a one size fits all. Like, he is going to lean on this person to put their trust in him and not overly stock their pantry. And he's going to lean on another person and be like, you need to have a stock pantry. And that's okay. That's okay, because that's who God is. That's what God does. He makes sure we all have what we need, and we're all in the place we need to be. That's the great thing to me about God is we each individually take our pleas, our wants, our needs, whatever concerns to God. And we're all in different places with our relationship with God. And he literally customizes our individual learning plan for each one of us. That's faith. That's love. That's caring. Like, I can't ask for anything more than that. So I was just sitting here thinking, like, what does it mean? Like, I'm contemplating the question, what does it mean to put our hope in God? And I had read this verse earlier today, and it's 1 John 4:15. It says, whoever acknowledges that Jesus is God's son, God remains in union with such one, and he in union with God. And we have come to know and believe the love that God has for us. God is love, and the one who remains in love remains in union with God, and God remains in union with him. I guess that's not the one that I read earlier. It was I don't know the verse name, but it was a verse that said, if you believe and you ask for something, then it will be yours. I don't know the name of the verse. I think I have ChatGPT up. Okay, so I found it. It's Mark 11:24, and what it says is, "This is why I tell you, all the things you pray and ask for, have faith that you have received them, and you will have them." To me, that sums up putting your hope in God. Like, it's so unlimited. Like, yes, God's not going to give you things before you're ready, and only he knows that. So a lot of people are like, oh, well, I asked for this and I didn't get this. So, there's a lot of reasons where he might not answer our prayers. But if it's good and we're ready and we're not in the process that is going to hinder us, that verse tells us it's going to happen. So, like, no matter what your dream is, no matter what you like, your end results are, you know that if you believe that it's going to happen. And that's what putting your hope in God is that faith that He is going to provide. He's going to take care of you. He's going to teach you. You're going to learn. And me personally, I don't think I could really ask for more. It's so this to me, this is my story for putting my hope in God. I have horrible, 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 horrible self talk. I do not believe that I am capable of much. I tend to sabotage myself when I'm doing new things. I'm terrified, like terrified to the point of freezing. And it has caused me to remain stagnant for a lot of my life. And I've been comfortable being stagnant because I'm married. My husband takes care of the financial part. I don't really have to do much with that. It's his responsibility. It's always been his responsibility. Just like we're very divided in our house as far as like what's girl chores, what's boy chores, but not really, which is funny. Like my husband cooks and vacuums and cleans, and he doesn't do dishes, but that's beside the point. I don't change the oil. And he, so I'm responsible. Like if something's not done in the house, even though he's more than capable to do it, it's my responsibility. If something is not done outside, that's his responsibility. And that there's a line, like we have a mud room and a utility room, so he takes care of that. Anyways, this is all beside the point. Like I'm awful in the way I speak to myself. I really don't have any self-confidence. And since I have been learning from God, and since He has taken me on this journey with sharing my faith, He has been putting me in positions where I'm forced to expand my beliefs about myself. It's hard. It's hard. There's no denying that. I do blue or orange next. Yeah, I think a lot of people struggle with the self-sabotage today. And I think a lot of people sabotage each other with the self-talk. Only it's not self, they aim it like I have come to the realization that we are not overly nice to each other. We don't encourage. It's all the reasons you can't and none of the reasons you can. That is, I think, humans go to talk. And that is not okay. Putting your hope in God is trusting His process. You can choose to freak out about what's happening in the world, or you can choose to trust that God has us. Putting your hope in God is knowing that no matter what's happening around you, Jesus wins. No matter what's happening around you, you're going to be okay. No matter what's happening around you, you're loved and you're cared for. Putting your hope in God is knowing that He always has your back.